I'm flying a third of the way around the Earth to the largest design conference of the year. This year, you're coming with me to Config London by Figma. It's my first time flying this far away, first time visiting London, and first time going to a design event alone. So I thought to myself, why not bring gifts? Something small, lightweight, but meaningful. With less than 72 hours to go, we made stickers. So we submitted the designs and picked up the prints just before the shop closed for the weekend. For the packaging, we wanted it to feel raw, honest, like how most creative projects begin. Not perfect, but made with care. We had to move fast, no time to perfect anything. After hours of cutting, sewing, and packing until 3 a.m., these sticker dumplings were born. Now, we're ready to go. 14 hours later, I arrive in the land of fish and chips. Everyone says London is rarely sunny, but I guess the city decided to show off for my first visit. We explored the city, ate way too much good food, people watched at a beautiful cafe, and ended the day with an epic musical. And just like that, it's the next morning. Time for Config London. Every year, people in product, design, and engineering from around the world come together to connect, learn, and get inspired at Config. One of the best things about Config is the little side quests that you get to do. The fresh perspectives you get by listening to talks, and the people you get to meet at the event. Remember the sticker dumplings I brought? People actually loved them, and it made my day. One of the quotes from these posters that I really love is this one. I believe that design isn't always about structure. Sometimes it's just a gut feeling, and when it clicks, you just know. Config wouldn't be complete without an after party, and I met even more amazing people here. Now let's talk about what's new. Figma announced 5 new features. The first one is Figma Make. This is huge because you can basically generate fully functioning web apps without code, right inside Figma.
And all of this was also done just in a single sitting with Make.
Next up, we have Figma Draw, with features like vector brushes, dynamic strokes, textures, repeat patterns, creating a text on a path. Honestly, I'm super excited about this one because all these years we've been using external tools to do illustrations, and right now we don't even need to leave Figma. The third major release is Figma Buzz. It lets you create brand templates for your marketing team so that they can generate assets like social media ads without having to touch the design file. Auto layout now comes with a grid option. We can finally create those bento boxes or go creative with the layouts that you want to make. The next feature we're going to talk about here is Figma Sites. This is my config must-do checklist, and I'm going to show you how I build it right in Figma Sites. When the page loads, we have the typewriter effect. Every sticker on the site is draggable. When you check off a task on the checklist, the progress bar updates itself. So the flow goes like this. Start on a Figma design file and then move your designs to Figma Sites when you're ready. So in Figma Sites, adjust your designs on the tablet and mobile breakpoints. Connect to a custom domain, totally optional, but it's so easy to do here. Once you hit publish, basically everything's up and running and you have a website already. If you're going to create something in Figma Sites, here are some tips for you, starting with the first one. What if on desktop you want a larger text, and maybe on mobile you want it to be smaller? You can actually do it in here. So go to text styles, create the breakpoints for tablet and mobile, and then you're done. Okay, the next tip is you might see some error like this when you're trying to publish a site. Some effects are not supported yet, like noise effects or text on path. So there's a simple workaround this. Create my designs on the side or in a different design file. export it as an image, and then plug it into Figma Sites as an image. If you encounter any bugs, reset the changes for tablet and mobile like this. So let's talk about the cool stuff you can do in Figma Sites as of current beta version. First of all, there's the typewriter effect that you can see on this site, and our stickers are actually draggable with momentum as well. When I scroll, I can actually set like every cloud has a different percentage of the scroll parallax effect. When I check off a task, the component changes to a striked off version and the progress bar updates itself. That is possible with variables and conditionals. In Figma Sites, you should have a component with two variants, an unchecked variant and a checked variant. Then go here and create these four variables. For the progress bar, if the full gray bar is, let's say, 150 pixels, enter 150 here. Inside the full gray bar, create the progress bar. Go here to set the width to the variable progress bar width. Set the value of this to the variable task completed, and then set the value of this to the variable total task. Next up, select the unchecked variant. Go to interaction, create a conditional interaction, select on click, meaning when a user clicks on this component, task completed increases by 1. The progress bar width updates itself, and then this variant changes to the checked variant. Remember to set this animation as instant or else it will not work. Do the same thing, but the reverse for the checked variant. I hope this is clear. Okay, let's talk about pricing. All these new features are all included on the full seat. There are no charges for like custom domains, bandwidth, or storage until 2026. And that wraps up Config London this year. But the trip didn't end there. I turned Config into something I call Config Season. If you attend Config, plan your own Config season, make it a trip, make it a memory.
I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I'll know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry, like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones, will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what it's like being in love.